A very good evening and a warm welcome to all of you who have joined us online for the virtual tour of Sri Lanka's oldest and largest wildlife national park, Wilpattu. The project is made possible by GIZ, the German Development Corporation, together with the Department of Wildlife and Conservation, along with Sri Lanka Tourism. I'm your host, Monique Pallegama, and I'm joined by our in-studio wildlife enthusiast and media producer, Yasas Ratnayaka, who will share some of his thoughts and expertise with us. Hello, Yasas.
Hi, Monique. Glad to be joining you and everyone else on this
Exactly.
amazing and exciting tour of Sri Lanka's wildlife.
We are all looking forward to an amazing experience, right? 1 hour of action-packed wildlife, let's hope.
Absolutely.
And we are going to be joined with by our experts on the ground at the park at the moment. And here we go.
Hi everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Sri Lanka. I've got with me here Mr. Vimukti Veeratunga, who is going to take us on a magical journey through Wilpattu. We're going to learn about the animals, we're going to learn about the geography, we're going to learn about the hydrology, we're going to learn about the archaeology. We're going to learn about everything that has to do with Wilpattu National Park on a couch safari that you're going to enjoy. Mr. Veeratunga here has loads and loads of experience, if I can say, working in Wilpattu. I mean, he's someone who's walked every inch of this forest throughout his career as a biologist and as a photographer as well. So he's going to be teaching us about Wilpattu National Park.
Good afternoon from Sri Lanka, and good evening and good morning all our viewers from all around the world. And as Chandika said, we are about to enter to one of the magical places, one of the magical national parks in Sri Lanka, which is Wilpattu. We are here in the Wilpattu Safari Camp, fantastic place, very close to the Wilpattu National Park gate, and there are a lot of these kind of small tourist operations are there in the Wilpattu near, so that any person who is who is willing to come and enjoy the wilderness of Wilpattu, there are plenty of places for you to stay and have a comfort stay. Not only the big operators, but also the small community places are there which are running by the villages of Wilpattu, Unuvilagama. So that's the important part of it. The safari jeep operators that we are traveling to the park today, they're all small operators, they're all from village, and that's the big contribution that you are giving to the community when you come and visit the Wilpattu National Park. All these operators are very small operators, they are not multinational companies, so that whatever the support that you give, what you provide for these people, it stays in the village, it goes to their livelihood. That's the very important part that we have to remember when you visit this national park.
Yeah.
You know, covering about 130,000 hectares, and you name everything is there.
All the animals we've got there.
Exactly, the naturology, hydrology, and we are going to talk a lot more things about this national park. It's going to be super exciting. I'm very pleased.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. So let's have a journey.
Let's have a journey. This is our first round that we're going to head out on. So
exactly.
Let's see what we can. I mean, we're going to find a lot of things. For sure.
Yeah.
We're going to find a lot of things on this safari, and we're going to learn a lot of things. You guys are going to learn things about this park that you have not heard before, I'm pretty sure.
And so, not only the big ones, but also the small ones.
The very small ones.
And some of the signs also. Look at these signs. You know, these are the things that we are going to learn. People think that it's only the animals. No.
No, it's not.
Even the elephant dung has a story. You know, what these things they are consuming and how they are dispersing seeds around the forest. And these stories we are going to talk about Wilpattu and beyond. Please join. Come.
Let's go.
And those were our experts who are on location at the park, Mr. Vimukti Veeratunga, wildlife biologist, and Chandika Jayaratna, naturalist and conservationist.
Yeah, and you can see this very beautiful aerial view of the buffer zone of Wilpattu. This is just on the south side of the park, before the entrance, where you see communities doing their farming and also carrying on their daily activities while being bordered on the fringe of the park.
This red soil, Yasas, is it right along the park, or is
This
it
is-
just on the borders?
I think this is a characteristic of the soil conditions of in and around the park. Wilpattu is definitely, certain parts of Wilpattu is known for this kind of reddish soil. And as you can see, there's also some Malabar pied hornbills on this large tree. Very charismatic bird. We'll be back to some more of these as our experts take the this thing through the park. And now you can see this beautiful drone footage of one of the wetlands of the park, a villu. We'll be getting more into that as we go along. All right, and there you go. Chandika and Vimukti are
On
the
their way.
road.
What are you most looking forward to seeing this evening?
Oh, there's so much to see in Wilpattu National
Right.
Park. There's so much. It's one of the largest national parks in Sri Lanka, and you can see most of Sri Lanka's iconic wildlife over here.
Right.
And every time I've gone into the park, it's been nothing short of magical. You know,
And
it's-
Yasas, these are the nesting sites, right? Along the...
Yes, and you can see this. Wilpattu is known for its villus. This is one of the characteristic features of this national park. As you can see now, this is a typical villu, which are natural depressions in the earth, which gather and collect rainwater. One of the most important things to notice is that these bodies of water don't have inlets or outlets. You know, they don't flow anywhere. It's just rainwater which gathers over here and provides a vital source of hydration and also nutrition for the entire park and its denizens.
So if anyone who've joined us online would like to ask us any questions, please send them our way. And we will be joined by our two experts in a bit. Right now, they're getting ready to come in with more information. Let's see what they have to say.
Hopefully something.
So hi guys, we're just about to enter the park. We've got our tickets. We're heading in for an evening round. Hopefully we'll get a good view of some animals. I'm pretty sure Mr. Vimukti is going to teach us about some plants. So let's keep our fingers crossed and see what we can see. Mr. Vimukti, any introductory words to Wilpattu while we're heading in?
Yes, as I mentioned earlier, it's a very unique, one of the most magical parks in Sri Lanka, and every place is very unique. Everything that we see is going to be new because the forest, the natural systems of Wilpattu keep changing every second. So the animals, the conditions, the environmental conditions, the rains and many things, they keep changing. So with that, lot of natural cycles, natural phenomenon also keep changing. So that's a special part of Wilpattu.
We're just saying bye to the guys at the gate, and now we're inside the park officially.
Yeah, we are officially inside the park, and we'll see what's going to be our new experience.
Got two drones and multiple camera teams working tirelessly to bring us this amazing footage from Wilpattu. So
Yeah, one thing to actually keep in mind that this beautiful aerial footage that you're seeing is it's something special because in Sri Lanka's national parks, flying drones is not allowed. And
Right.
there's a special permission that our team has obtained to get this footage for you guys.
So I think we are going back to Vimukti and Chandika, who are at the park, and they have just entered, right?
And maybe they've spotted something.
Let's hope.
Let's hope.
I hope it's a leopard. What
Oh.
oh,
No, it's
not a
actually
leopard.
a blue-tailed bee
We have
eater.
5 crocodiles here on the bank of a small waterhole. It's not a villu, it's just a waterhole, and there are 5 on the shade. And crocodiles are absolutely ancient animal. They've prehistoric type of
Time.
animal, and
Time of the dinosaurs.
yeah, time of the dinosaurs. So they lasted about 65 million years without any changes because of their sheer adaptability, and they can sort of adapt to any situation. They walk miles and miles from one waterhole to the other. They snatch prey items from other predators, and they can adapt to any situation. That is why they lasted 65 million years. Sri Lanka is one of the best places for mugger crocodile.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we would.
Yeah, these are mugger
I think
crocodiles.
people would like to know what type of crocodile this is.
Yeah, these are muggers.
Right.
I think most of the waterholes have dried up in this area,
Right.
so that the crocodiles have just concentrated in the hole. Yeah, there are quite a few in the water.
Yeah, there's quite a few in the water.
Yeah, they're not as big as these are. Looks like they are not fully adult crocodiles.
But they do get much bigger than
They do. We have huge ones in Sri Lanka.
Here we see a visual of a beautiful rock pool, which is full, and the coloration of the water might be puzzling to some of you guys, but it is the height of the dry season, and there are algal blooms that occur in some of the isolated water sources. And here we go. This is the kind of roadblock that you would always want to have.
A welcome roadblock.
A very welcome roadblock.
And this is something I wanted to see anyway.
And this is, of course, a very, very beautiful sighting of this beautiful leopard that's relaxing on the white sand of one of the main roads of the park. And this is exactly what makes Sri Lanka one of the best places to see leopards in the wild. Look at how relaxed she is.